I've been teaching guitar for a while now, and through these years, I've come across some bad habits that my students have while practicing. These habits are so common that they have become my routine checklist when I start teaching new students. So, here we are. I am Vahid, and these are 5 bad habits beginners have when learning guitar. Before we continue, please touch that subscribe button. 1. Arm. Beginners love to push their elbows to their bodies while practicing or playing guitar. I don't exactly know why. Maybe that's because their arm gets tired, or maybe it is an unconscious behavior. Whatever the reason is, they won't be able to have enough control on their arms or hands, and their movement would be restricted. At the first 5 or 6 sessions of my classes, I'm constantly saying elbow to my students. Maybe I should record my voice and then send it to them and ask them to play it while practicing. Or maybe this would help. Elbow. 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 Resting your elbow against your body will cause another problem that I will point to next in the list. 2. Fingers. When you rest your elbow against your body, the angle of your fingers will change. Thus, not only it would be difficult for you to hold the chords and notes freely, but also you will need more pressure on the strings to hold them down properly. You want to know why? Let's talk physics a little. This is how you apply pressure on a string with your finger. We call that pressure P. When you tilt your finger, you create an angle between the vertical line and the string. We call that angle alpha. If you press the strings with the same pressure as before tilting your finger, the actual pressure applied to the string will decrease as the angle alpha decreases. Because the amount of pressure is equal to P multiply sine of alpha. So when alpha is equal to 90 degrees, the P is maximum. When alpha decreases, the P or the pressure also decreases. So we need to push our fingers exactly perpendicular to the strings to have maximum amount of pressure. If you tilt your finger, the pressure decreases and you will have string buzzing. Then you should push more to prevent this problem. Another problem with guitar beginners is that they use their finger surface instead of the tip. To apply technique to our playing, we need to use our fingertips to push the strings. For example, look at me while I try to bend the strings with my finger surface. It is nearly impossible. Another point is that surface of our fingers are much more softer than our fingertips, and that would make it difficult to push the strings. 3. Effects. This one is common among electric guitar learners. Beginners love to practice with lots of effects enabled: reverb, chorus, flanger, delay, and most of all, distortion. Effects are incredible, but they can easily fool your ears and cover up your playing mistakes. If you'd like to know how to cover up your mistakes, watch this video. The goal to practice is learning to play correct, and for that you need to know your weak spots. So always practice with clean sound and without any effects. Look how distortion could hide your playing mistakes. Four knobs. This one is also for electric guitar learners. When beginners start to practice or play a song, they forget to check their volume and tone knobs on their guitar. They can't hear their guitar, or the sound has become muddy. First thing they blame is their amplifiers. They try to turn the knobs on the amp, and obviously they can't fix the problem. So before starting to play, check the knobs on your guitar. 5 and last, skipping hard exercises. We all love to stay at our comfort zones, but everybody knows if you want to learn something, you have to come out of it. Most beginner guitar players stick to what they can do better or what they like more, and skip hard exercises. One day I gave 2 exercises to one of my students. One was the Unforgiven song, and the other was sight reading practice. The next day he came back and he still couldn't play from the sheet music. I asked him why he didn't practice. He said because it was boring and hard to do. This is a huge mistake. Come out of your comfort zone if you want to learn guitar. That was it. 5 bad habits beginners have when learning guitar. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to leave comments if you have or know any bad habits. Please share it with us. Stay safe and keep playing guitar.